Good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. Got a different location today. Trying to see if this is better for lighting. Give it a couple minutes before we start so people can jump on. Welcome to Quarantine Yoga, Day 5, Session 9. So good to have you. Hey guys, welcome. Okay, we're just going to give it about another minute for people to hop on, right up until 9. Hey, Eugenie. Just got a few messages coming in, so we'll just let people roll in here. Your grace, your grace. Welcome, guys. Welcome to yoga. Yay! Are you as excited as I am to move this morning? Okay. Alrighty, so welcome. Get your warm water, get your comfy clothes on. If you're new to Yoga Live, we're going to work with a chair today if you need it. And I also just wanted to check, hopefully this is high enough. Yeah, you can see me standing. And can you see me laying down okay in this lighting and in this position? Just give me like a thumbs up or tell me, can you see me here okay? This positioning is probably only going to last for this morning because my beautiful 4-year-old son is coming home and this is his TV room. So I'm sure I'm going to need to distract him in here while I go find another place, but I wanted the lighting to be a little different than how it was in the morning. So if you have or are using essential oils, I want you to choose something today that exhibits strength to you. So go ahead, take a minute, take your diffuser, or just take a whiff of them through your nose, right? Today I'm diffusing wintergreen and balance again. Balance you'll see me use quite a bit. I use it often when I'm needing grounding, when I'm needing the energy to kind of, and it's such a good grounding blend for the morning, for the evening, and I love mixing different things with it. So wintergreen was the choice today, but whatever makes you feel strong. Again, if you don't have oils, no worries. Just we're going to work on strength and stability today, emotionally speaking, physically speaking. I also have the Child's, which comes in, if you wanted to get the whole entire kit, it's very cute. They actually made it very tactile on purpose. It's like fun to hold, and there's a button in the back that opens it up, and each of them, it has like this whole pocket here of, what are those called? Carabiner? I don't even know. But there's like things that explain for the kids, but it's like for emotional, for physical well-being, mental well-being. And so the one I chose today was Stronger. And this is an oil blend that comes in a roller. They all come in rollers. They all are diluted. And I love the smell of it. I use the children's blends for myself. And guys, you got to put stuff in your cleavage because when you do down dog and you're upside down, it's like heavenly. To smell that, so good. All right, so today We're going to focus on, like I said, strength and stability in all areas. And what we're going to do is last week, at the beginning of last week, we focused on belly breathing. And we're going to do that today, but in a different way. So I actually do want you to have a chair, or even if you have to leave, you know, the video and go to a couch and we're going to put our legs up on something, right? So it's going to be flat back, bent knees, and then flat calves, right? So something like that. Coffee table I've used, chair, whatever you have around. But I want it to be at that level. Now, we also are going to be doing some things on our bellies today. So anyone who's watching this who's pregnant, what you're going to do is actually go on your side. So when we do things like, you know, we're going to be totally on our belly, like in a Superman, you're just going to roll over to your side and do everything here on this side. Okay? And then when we roll to the belly to go to the other side or whatever, if we do that, you just go on your back and then turn here. Okay? So go ahead and find that comfy seat. And we're going to start with our breath. Okay? So close the eyes and relax the shoulders. And as always, we have things going on in our homes or our neighbors, and you know, sirens going on if you live in the city. And we're just going to let all of it be part of our meditation, right? So we relax the shoulders, we start to deepen our breath. I want you to notice where the breath is coming into the body today. Whether it's the nostrils or into the belly or into the ribs, just kind of notice where it's coming in, where you feel heavy, where you feel light. If you are diffusing essential oils, really just like breathe that in, drink it in, be grateful that you have that moving the structure of your cells and your limbic brain and the rest of your body. And if not, just breathe in the clean air around you, hopefully. Maybe you have plants nearby, and just kind of picture the goodness of all that they give you. Breathe that in. And then if it feels good to you, you know, you can put a hand either on the chest and belly, or you can put hands on the collarbone and just kind of feel that we want to start to bring the breath into the belly more so than the chest. And if that breath, as it deepens, comes up into the lungs, like of course it does, but if you can feel that, then that's wonderful, as opposed to feeling the chest lifting. Just a couple more breaths here as we come into the practice, right? Feeling the sits bones, those knobby bones in your buns rooting down, and then feeling your top of your head lift tall. And then from here, we're going to start to drop our hands towards our belly if they're not already. And what we're going to do is start to breathe in deep into the belly. And as we exhale, we're going to do a long, slow exhale out the mouth, like you purse your lips a little bit. And as you do that, you start to bring in the belly and lift the pelvic floor. Keep doing this. Let me just turn my heat on. Crazy old heater. Okay. So again, we're going to breathe into the belly. And as we exhale through the mouth, purse your lips and lift the belly, lift the pelvic floor. Take one breath in between, in the middle. The pelvic floor, for those of you who don't know, on the bottom of your pelvis, it's all these muscles, right? It helps to like contract so we don't just pee all over the place, right? And so you can think of it as this bowl of muscle that you pull up, right? Literally, the muscles that help you stop urination, okay? So go ahead, inhale into the belly. Pull that pelvic floor up as you exhale through the mouth. Pull the belly towards the back. Let in one inhale to fill the belly. Yeah, and then just do it again. Inhale, fill the belly. Exhale, purse the lips through the mouth. Lift the pelvic floor. Navel toward the spine. And just one more. Breathe in normal. Into the belly. And then again, inhale into the belly. Purse the lips. Exhale, pull the pelvic floor up. Keep breathing out. Navel toward the spine. Inhale. Bring your hands together. We'll join our voices today through online in community. So join with me or just listen and inhale. Inhale, and as you exhale, bring your hands behind you. Okay, now what we're going to do is you're going to get your chair and either bring it onto your mat or just scooch on over to your coffee table or boxes or a chair or your sofa. And what we're going to do is start to bring, and so those of you with bad backs, right, we want to do this gingerly. You kind of bring your butt up to the side of your lifted object, and then you start to bring your legs up, and then scoot your bum close and come all the way back down. So you want to get comfy so that the calves and shins are toward the ceiling, right? Can you guys see me okay down here? Because it's all shadowy. Well, again, don't tell me. You're doing yoga. Hopefully you can see me and hear me. And then let the thighs relax. And then let the chest relax, okay? So just for a moment, bring your hands into cactus pose. We just want to relax. Okay, bring your hands into cactus, or you can stretch them up behind you for a moment, whatever's good for the shoulders, right? You just want to stretch that torso, the whole upper back, chest. Inhale, and as you exhale, come back into cactus pose. Good. So from cactus, again, cactus just means elbows are jutting straight out from the shoulders and the hands are straight up from the elbows, and you inhale. And as you exhale, I want you to try this thing where we lift our hands to the ceiling. Maybe you can just go there, but see if you can actually keep going. Keep the hands down, even pushing down. And what's going to happen is your shoulders will pop up. But I just want you to feel this for a moment. Inhale, lift them back up. Exhale, down so their palms up toward the ceiling. Breathe in. Exhale, bring them back. And all the way down. Just 3 more times here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Good. Inhale, lift all the way back. Exhale, all the way down. Let those shoulders lift up a little. Just notice how much they do, right? Everyone's different. This might be really hard for you again if you're a lifter. All the way down. Okay, so here we're going to release our elbows back towards our body and then bring our hands onto our belly once again. So we're going to do the same thing here, just on our backs, right? So we're going to inhale into the belly. This will just be a relaxing one. Exhale, just feel the hands, lift and then feel them come down with the belly, navel toward the spine. Good. So this time we're going to do that breath thing, but we're going to do it a little bit stronger. So inhale into the belly. And as you exhale, you pull the belly up, pull the pelvic floor up. And I want you to do it so much that even when you think you're done and you don't have any muscle to pull, do it more, almost to the point where you're shaking. Okay, let's do it again. Just regular breath. Exhale, regular breath. Okay, inhale into the belly. Exhale, forceful breath out. Lift the belly, lift the pelvic floor. Keep holding it. I'm shaking too. Inhale, lift. The belly, regular breath. 3 more, right? Inhale. Exhale, forceful breath out. Lift the belly, pelvic floor. Keep lifting. Whew. 1 to let the ribs recover from that one, right? Again, inhale. Forceful breath. Good. The inhale just brings you to regular breath. I think this is the last one. Go ahead, inhale. Exhale, forceful breath, lift it up. Good. As you inhale, bring those hands behind you. Go ahead and just let the knees kind of fall to the chest. Any amount. You can rock side to side. You can pull them in if that feels good to your body. Okay, inhale. And as you exhale, roll over to one side. Or if your chair is not in the way, you can just roll up straight. We're going to roll over to one side, move that chair out of the way, or whatever you got. Come back to the mat if you're on the couch. Okay. Good. And then inhale, we're going to come over to hands and knees. So you guys can feel the theme here, right? So come over to hands and knees. What I want to just talk about real quick is to find stability in the core. Some people, when you think of the core, you think just like abs. But when I talk about the core, I'm talking about every single muscle that actually surrounds your entire spine. The paraspinals, right? All those big muscles that run down, up and back, but also all the little connective tissues and muscles that run all the way down. So really to have stability of entire spine, we need to work on that entire area. Okay, so as we come over to cat and cow, first we're just going to do the cat and cow that we've been doing this week, which is a little different than you might be used to, which is, again, filling into the belly. So first, before we do that, make sure you're in alignment. So the knees come right under the hips, right? The shoulders are right over the elbows and wrists. You're going to inhale, drop into that belly, right? Lift the heart, not the head and neck so much. You can a little bit, but lift the heart. Right? Feel that spine. And then as you exhale, you can arch as much as your body allows you to, but then drop the head and pull that spine in and up like we've been doing. And then inhale again, drop the belly, really feel into the belly, lift the heart, let the head and neck be neutral. And then as you exhale, arch any amount, drop the head, lift the belly. Good. 3 more here. Inhale, lift the heart, drop the belly to breathe in. And then exhale, arch the back, drop the head. Stretch out the shoulders and upper back. Inhale, drop the belly, lift through the heart. Exhale, drop the head. Good. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. So good. Okay, so from here, as we do our bird dog, as I'm calling it, we're going to do it a little different today. We're actually going to keep the shoulders, right, aligned underneath, on top of the elbows and wrists. But instead of having the wrists right under the shoulders, we're actually going to bring our hands together in this triangle. So they're actually bringing together, they're touching, the forefingers and the thumbs are touching. Okay, but our shoulders are still aligned over. Now what we're going to do is from here, now even if you're like, I want more yoga tonight, Jenny, this is good to just as a foundation, okay, and we'll move in a little bit. So from here, I want you to kind of root down into all the fingertips, into all the knuckles, and then as you inhale, take that right hand and just push it away. Okay, and this is just, the first 2 are just to show you. Inhale. Exhale, push it away. We're going to do that same thing, though, with the breath for 5 times, right, on each side. So inhale, let the belly hang. As you exhale, push that right hand away. Pull the belly in and up. Good. Inhale back together. Inhale the belly. Exhale, push it away. Left side. Come back. Inhale, drop the belly. First side, push it away, right hand. Lift the belly in and up. Inhale the belly, bring it back. Exhale, push it away, left hand. Belly comes in and up. Good, 3 more. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, push it away. Inhale. So again, the spine is nice and loose and neutral. Exhale, just keep going. So I have to sometimes look up so you can hear my voice, right? Inhale. Exhale. Push that right hand away. But I want your spine to just be neutral here. You're looking kind of down a little in front of your mat. Inhale. If you're at a different pace than me, then that's fine. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, push that right hand away. Good. Inhale back. Exhale. Push it away. That we might be done here, but just in case I miscounted, I'm just going to do 1 more. Inhale. If you need a break, take it. Push it away, right hand. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. So go ahead and either push up to downward facing dog if you're like ready to stretch it out, or if you need a little hand stretch, let's just shake the hands out as you come back into seated. Okay, I did like a major hand stretch on Friday, I think it was. So you can really always stretch the hands away from you, palms down, and then palms away from you. Right, but just remember in your down dogs and when we do these cat-cow kind of bird-dog positions, you want to really push into the fingertips and the knuckles, even when you're in down dog, guys. Fingertips and knuckles more so than your wrist, okay, even though they're all down. So go ahead, if you're not already, come into downward facing dog. Go ahead and walk it out. Those who've been in down dog for a while, you can come into child's pose for a second or just stay with us here. Okay, pushing through knuckles, pushing through fingertips, letting the shoulders relax back. And upside down, that means kind of push them back toward the ceiling, right? Or toward your bum. Good. Inhale. As you exhale, release the hips up and back. Come on the balls of your feet. And as we inhale, guys, together, even if your knees are down, go ahead, glide forward into a plank position, even if the knees are down. And you can lower the knees here. We're going to bring the elbows in. And then exhale, release the feet, lower all the way down. As we inhale again, we're just going to go into a little cobra. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Lift through the heart, right? Engage the muscles all up and down the spine. And then exhale, release that. Push back into child or down dog. Or if you have back issues, puppy is fine. Walk the hands away, drop the head. Okay, so the 3 rest poses that I love. Again, pregnant people, you can, puppy is like the best thing, right? So the hips are high, walk the hands away, drop the belly, drop the head. Good. And then from here, start to walk back into the hands and knees position. Guys, if your knees are cranky, get a pillow. You can also triple fold the mat in the middle for some thickness under the knees, but I want you to start to push into the tops of the feet. Don't tuck them, but in the shoelace side. Okay, we're gonna do something crazy here. So from here, actually, let's do this first. Let's go into regular wrist right below the elbows and shoulders, really root down through the fingertips, and then go ahead, stabilize that right knee, lift up the left foot behind you, inhale. Okay, if that's too much for you, you can always drop the foot, like just drop the foot behind you, drop the toes. Otherwise, you can lift it up. Those who have it lifted, drop the left bum down, drop the left hip. Let the head and neck be loose and just extend through the top of the head for 3. And 2. Good, and 1. Exhale. Second side, I'm just going to move up so I don't hit my chair. You're going to stabilize left knee, bring that right foot up behind you. Go ahead and drop the right bum down, reach through the heels, reach through the top of the head. Okay, 3 more. And 2. Inhale. Exhale, release. Good. First side again, we're going to stay here. Those of you who want a little more movement can exhale, drop the knee, drop the head. Inhale, stretch it back out. Exhale, drop the knee, drop the head. Inhale, stretch it back out. Good. Those who are getting tired in that first position, just drop the foot down. Inhale. Exhale, drop the knee, drop the head. Good. Inhale, come back to that holding just for one breath. And exhale, release it down. You can wiggle side to side in between each set. Okay, inhale that right foot up behind you. You can hold it here. Or if you need a little more movement, exhale, drop the head, release the knee. I'm staying pretty lifted, right, in these ones and doing more modifications. Exhale. If you need to curl the back more, go for it. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Last one here. Inhale. Exhale. Go ahead. Those who have it still moving with me, lift it. One breath. Inhale. Exhale, release. Shake it out side to side. Shake it out side to side. Go ahead. Tuck the toes. Come into downward facing dog or child's or puppy. Good. Good. Walk it out. So you're going to bend one knee, bend the other knee. Bend one knee, bend the other knee. Okay. From here, we're just going to do a little hip opener. So you can drop the knees and do this, of course, and open that right hip. But from here, from the down dog, if you can, stabilize that left foot. Bring the right foot behind you like you're stepping on the wall. So first, I want you to feel that square hip first. Feel all that strength. And then bend the knee from here. And then start to open and stack that knee, that hip all the way up. Good. Inhale. 3. Exhale. 2. Okay. Inhale. Come back to square and just walk it out. Again, you can do this with a drop knee. When you're ready, stabilize that right side. Lift the left behind you. Those in down dog like you're stepping on the wall. Find that stability in the fingertips, knuckles, hands. Bend the knee. Open and stack that hip. For 3. And 2. Inhale, back to center. Go ahead, release it. Inhale. Okay, one more thing on hands and knees before we do something a little different. This one's a little trickier. Okay, you ready for this? As you come down to hands and knees, I want you to actually cross the hands. So the right hand is going to cross over the left. So it's going to be a little unstable, but instability creates stability when we work on it in this position. So from here, I want you to feel that the hands cross, feel that stability, okay? And I think we started with left side before. So what we're going to do, the right hand is on top of the left, and we're going to bring that left foot out. Now, this one you might need to really keep the left toes down, okay? So make sure you don't look at the video, just look ahead, okay? Look ahead a little bit or look down and start to really feel the leg reaching back, stabilizing, feel the core trying to stabilize for 3, 2. Of course, if you want a challenge, you can try to lift that leg up. 1, inhale. Good. We're going to try that second leg, so second side, see which one is easier for you. Right foot is back, right toes on the mat. Inhale for 3. Really root down through the top of that back foot, the shin. 2. Inhale if you want more of a challenge, that foot up. Good. Last one, inhale. Exhale, release. If you need a break in the hands, go ahead, take it. It's pretty intense, right? So fun. Okay, so second side, we're going to bring that left hand on top of the right or over the right. Okay, so find that stability in your shoulders, right? Bone on bone. Try the left side first. Again, we're doing it like the unstable side here. So root down the shin on the right side, root down the toes on the left foot, right? Really feel the belly coming in and up. If you want that challenge, lift the back foot. 3. Look ahead of you. Just keep breathing. That belly in and up. And 2. Inhale, release back down. Whew. Go ahead and keep the hands where they are. Just bring that right foot back. Okay. Feel the stability of the left shin now. Left top of the foot. Stability of the belly. Stay there and breathe, or lift the belly as you lift the back foot up for 3 and 2 Good. Inhale, back down. Go ahead, come to seated. Release those wrists. We're done with that, guys. You're welcome. Okay. Shake it out, sugary. Alrighty, so from here, we're going to do one more little flow and come onto the belly. So anyone who has a compromised belly, compromise, like you can't, or there's a baby in there, you're going to come onto your side, okay? So push through the hands, the fingertips, come on up to that downward facing dog one more time. Or if you're on hands and knees, you're just going to glide forward, okay? So glide forward into a high plank. You're actually going to drop the knees here, or if you want to lower down into chaturanga, you can. We're going to drop the knees, elbows in as you lower all the way down. You're going to inhale, roll the shoulders back, nice and soft, okay? And lift the heart. 3, 2. And as you start to lower down, push the hands forward. You're going to let the elbows come right underneath the shoulders into Sphinx pose, okay? So spread the fingers, spread the hands as if you're in down dog. And the way that you test this is you push through the fingers and hands, lift the elbows, and if you feel real stable in your hands, you want to keep that stability, drop the elbows. Okay, relax the head and neck, right? They're all in line with the spine. You're not going to lift the head way up. You're not going to drop it down. Go ahead and lift the knees here. So the toes are untucked. That means the shoelace side is down. Lift the knees, lift the belly, guys. Lift the heart. Lift the heart, the sternum, drop the shoulders. 3 more breaths. And 2. As you exhale, you're going to turn the head to one side. Release the hands and just rest here for a moment. Just rest. Good. And 3. And 2. Okay, as you inhale, we're going to come back to center, and you're going to bring the hands wide. So I'm just going to show you in the video, instead of the down dog hands like straight forward, you're going to open them wide out to the side. It's like an external rotation. So you're going to bring them wide, right? The hips, the feet are hips distance. Relax the shoulders, and maybe you just do a very small cobra once again. Or you can start to lift it up. Neutral spine, right? The chin isn't lifting way up. Good. 3 and 2. Inhale. Come all the way down. Turn your head to the opposite side and just rest for 3 breaths. All right, inhale, come back to center. Lift through the belly. Okay, as you come back to tabletop. If you need one more down dog, go for it. From your down dog, you can start to walk your feet all the way up to the top of their mat. Those who have back injuries, or if you're prego, go ahead and grab the chair or your box or blocks, okay? Or if you don't have any props, just come to standing on your knees, hands to hips, nice strong belly as you come forward all the way to the top of your mat. Good. So from here, top of your mat, we're going to inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, right down through heart center. Good. Root down, lift all the way up. Exhale, right down through heart center. Okay. One more time. Root down. Lift all the way up. Exhale, right down through heart center. Bring your hands to your hips. We're gonna keep that right foot there. We're gonna open up that left foot into a Trikonasana. So what that means is you go about a leg distance behind you, right behind the first leg, and the left foot is turned out at a 45-degree angle. So go ahead and straighten those legs out. Now those, again, with compromised back or disc, you're gonna want the chair there, or you're gonna want your boxes or blocks or something, and put one down and then the other. All we're going to do is straighten the legs, lean over that imaginary counter, grab your blocks or chair or box, okay? You're going to tuck that right leg underneath, lift the heart, right? Maybe the arm goes up. Inhale. Relax the shoulders, they squeeze together, and you reach the fingertips in opposition, right? And 3 and 2. So we're focusing on the core today, right? So I don't have to tell you that, but I will. right? All around the spine, right? So root down. You can bring the hand, keep the hand up and let it pull you up, or let the hand come to the hip, bend the knee, and then lift all the way up. Those who are taking blocks with them or chair, you're going to bend into the knees. Don't round your back. Root down, lift all the way up. We're going to swing our feet forward and then the other way. So now the left foot is facing behind us. The right foot is facing in. And you're going to, those who need, the back stuff, you're going to bend the knees to bring the blocks down. And they'll fall all over. And it's fine. And then you're going to root down through the feet to straighten the legs. I can't let go because my blocks are going to fall. So you can stand up like we did, lean over that imaginary counter, and when you're ready, come into your Trikonasana. Tuck that left bum underneath you, right? Maybe the hands reach in opposition as the shoulder blades squeeze together. Feels so good. And 3. Good. And 2. Exhale. Bring the hand to the hip or just let that arm reach you all the way up. Good, all the way up. So now the feet are forward again, okay? Scooch them out until you feel comfortable, like you're stable, but you're comfortable with a little bit of a challenge, right? I'm going to bring my chair or your blocks right in front of you, okay? And some of you are going to inhale, lift, and lengthen. We're all going to do that, actually. And we're going to lean halfway forward, okay? Those of you who want to come all the way down, drop your hands all the way down. Those of us who need more stability, hand on chair or blocks, and you're just going to rock side to side. Right? So notice here, wherever you breathe in, it could be different for you. Inhale, exhale. See if here it's a little harder because we're kind of like dumping out the belly. If you can bring that belly in and up in the pelvic floor. Right? Always just be aware of it. Okay, so take a few more. Again, you can come as far to one side as feels good, right? Rocking one way, rocking the other way. And then inhale in the center. I really want you to push down through the balls of the feet and the heel. Feel the outer edges of your feet really stabilize. Lift all that muscle energy through the legs, okay? So you have a nice, strong foundation. Inhale. Now, exhale. Some of you are just going to fold forward, okay? Those of us with a chair, we can push the chair away, just kind of reach out and just stabilize here in the legs. Good. Take 4 more breaths from here, okay? And 2 more. Good. From here, if you're all the way down, start to lift and lengthen. Plant the feet. Bring your hands right to your hips. And those of us with the chair, move it out of the way. Or the props. Good. All right. So from here, we're actually going to work on a little bit of a squat. So see if the feet, if this is too wide for you, you can so heel toe the feet together a little bit. Okay, I'm just kind of scooching my feet together. And what we're going to do is bring our hands into a prayer. The feet are forward. And you're going to squat. And then inhale, lift it out to the side. Squat, inhale, lift it out to the side. Squat, inhale. Squat, inhale. Good. We're going to keep going about 5 times on each side. I kind of lost count already, but we're going to call this 4. And 5. Good. Inhale, come back to the center. All right, just come into that sumo wrestler squat. Just bounce it a little bit. 3, 2, 1. Good. Lift it straight up as you exhale. We're going to do that 4 more times. Okay. You're going to inhale straight down. Exhale. Now, those who want a little more challenge, you can actually inhale and then pop up. Okay. But if we're not supposed to be bouncing, you inhale, just pop up and don't jump. Okay. 3 more here. Good. Shake that out. From here, shake all your legs. Okay. We're going to do one little flow just to get our blood flowing again, and then we're going to come back to standing. So come on the top of your mat if you're not. Okay. We're going to root down. Inhale all the way up with the hands. Exhale right down through heart center. Feel the neutral, feel your spine neutral, right? Lift up at the belly, in and up, inhale, lift. Exhale, swan dive. Those who need props, grab your blocks or the chair. Just come on down, knee and knee. Step back to downward facing dog. Good. We're going to inhale, glide forward, high plank. You can drop the knees, elbows in, lower down. Okay, so from here, I want you to brace your hands again on the floor. You're going to start to squeeze the legs in. And I want you to grab that scarf or belt if you need to, if you can't clasp the hands easily behind you. So what that looks like is you're going to grab the scarf, bring it out to about shoulder distance. Okay, squeeze the legs in like you're zipping them up. Inhale, lift the belly, lift the heart. Take those clasped hands and lift them up and away, or the strap is going to open your shoulders a little more. 3 and 2. Inhale, release. Go ahead, plant the hands. Come back through your tabletop, back to downward facing dog. So good. One more time if you guys would like to open the hips. Again, you can either drop the knees and do this, or bring that right foot back, bend the knee, open and stack the hip. If you want it even more, you can straighten out the leg, those who are in the full position, right? 3 and 2. Exhale, release it down. Exhale, second side, left side. Bring it behind you. Those on hands and knees, you're just going to open the knee up. Those in down dog, I'm just going to kick my diffuser, it's fine. Straighten it out if you want some more stretch. 3 and 2. Inhale back. Good. Okay, so those who want to come to the top of your mat from down dog, go for it. Just walk or step or float. Everyone else, you can bend the knees. Grab your prop or just come straight up. Bending one knee, bending the other knee. Lift and lengthen once you're there. Do an exhale fold. Those who can do a full uttanasana or root down, lift all the way up. Inhale. Good. Exhale right here. We're going to heel toe the feet together. We're still at the top of our mat. I just wanted to face you. Still at the top of your mat. You're going to inhale the feet together, right? Long, strong spine. Inhale, drop through into chair pose, awkward chair pose, like you're sitting on a chair. Inhale the arms up. If your shoulders feel cranky, you can come into cactus, okay, for 3 more breaths. So good. And 2. Root down, guys. As we inhale, we're going to clasp our thumbs here. Inhale, open it all the way up. Exhale, right down through heart center. Good. Take the arms out to wide. We're going to pump them 5 times. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release the hands. Good. From here, keep the toes together. Keep the toes together. You're going to root down and lift all the way up. When we come up, the hands are going to be in a steeple, right? Bring the hands in steeple. Inhale. As you exhale, over to one side. Doesn't matter which one. Let the head and neck be kind of in line with the spine, nice and loose. The ears are being touched by the head, theoretically. 3. Good. Root down through the feet. And 2. Root down to lift up. Inhale. Exhale to the other side. So we're rooting down through the feet, opening obviously the side we're stretching, but also the side we're stretching towards. And 3. And 2. Good. Inhale. Back to center. Exhale. Release. Good. So we are at the top of our mat, yeah? We're going to open to the opposite side. So open to the right side, nice and wide. I'm just going to come to you, okay, and face you. Alrighty. So here we're going to heel toe the feet out pretty far. We're going to bring that, I'm going to say, right foot behind, like right foot towards the back, I guess you guys are. And so it's the same kind of setup for Trikonasana, but we're going to inhale and exhale a little wider into side angle. Okay, so again, that spine is nice and straight. Just got to do a little stretch here. Exhale the right arm down. Start to tuck the left the right bum underneath you, and then open that arm to the ceiling. Now, what we're not doing here is leaning on that arm so much that it's a crutch. We actually want to start to stabilize through the spine here, right? And then some of you, as long as the shoulder is plugged in, are going to reach overhead for 3. And if you really want, you can release this right hand as well. And 2. Good. Root down through the right foot. Root down to lift all the way up. Inhale. Good. Start to bring the toes forward towards me. And then exhale that left foot out. The right foot in. Okay? So find that stable side angle position. It's like a warrior 2 position. Inhale. Exhale, bend the left knee. You're going to bend it so the knee is kind of pointing toward the pinky toe. Okay, start to bring that left forearm down. Roll the right shoulder back. Good. From here, now the hand can lift up. Let the bone come right into the shoulder socket. Right? Maybe that leg is at a right angle, that left leg. 3. If it feels good, arm can come overhead. Maybe both hands reach out, right? And 2. Good. Inhale. Go ahead and root down through that left. Bring all the way up. Inhale. Good. Okay. So from here, we're going to heel toe the feet all the way in until they're right underneath your hips. So go for that. Okay. Just going to check the time real quick. Oh my goodness. We're making good time. Okay. So I have so much more I want to do with you. All right, so as we bring the feet underneath us, okay, we're going to set up for some balancing poses, okay? So we're going to bring the weight over into the right side. So do as I say, not as I do. I think I'm mirror image to you. Bring the weight over to the right side. You're going to start to bring that weight over, and we're coming into tree. So the left hip, I'm so used to mirroring. The left knee opens, left hip opens, therefore. The toes can stay on the ground, okay? You can also hold on to a bureau or wall or something, or chair. Okay, so from here, you can stay there. The foot can come up to the calf. If it comes up to the knee easily, I don't want it to stay there. I want you to actually root down and hike it up even further. So just don't put it on the knee, put it on the calf or the inner thigh. Now root down that standing leg, the right foot, like you're stepping on a really important paper in a windy day. Good. And then from here, the hands can grow, the branches can grow. They can come out to the side or up. Really root down through that standing leg, and also give some pressure from the foot that's lifted into the thigh. 3 and 2. From here, guys, can you find some stability and release slowly with control? Bring your hands back to the hips. Maybe bring that lifted knee forward and kick it out. Inhale. Exhale, release, shake it out. Okay, shake that out. You're going to come over to that right side. Left side, sorry. And then from here, finding your mountain in that one side, you're going to open up the right hip, right knee. You can keep the toes down, hold on to a wall, hold on to a chair. That's a perfect tree, okay? Or you can root down and start to lift the foot against the calf. And then lift it all the way up as far as you can. If it's at the knee, just hike it up some more. Really give this foot, push it into the thigh, like let them kiss, let them hug. Still root down through that standing leg. You're going to find some instability, but that's how we challenge ourselves, right? The hands can stay there, they can reach out, they can reach up. And 3 and 2. Inhale, bring everything back with control, nice and strong, nice and slow, with breath. Once your hands are at your hips, bring the knee forward if you can. Inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, release down. So awesome. I'm telling you. All right. So from here, we're going to do one more thing fun before we come down. So your hips distance with your feet, right? And from here, we're going to lift the hands out in front of us. And so notice how when you reach them out in front, Some of you, your shoulders might poke out. I want you to come into a nice, strong, like you're in a plank, like you're holding a plank pose. So the bone, again, comes into the socket. You have a nice, strong spine here, into the socket. From here, you actually start to lift up onto your toes. So the heels lift up. Look forward. Breathe strongly. Lift the heels up more than you think you can. Come on, I know you can do it more than that. Good. 3 more. Keep lifting. And 2. Inhale. Lower slow with control. Release the hands. Good. Onto the hips or shake them out. Okay. From here, guys, you ready for this? We're going to do the same thing, but we're going to do calf raises for about, we'll do like 20 of them. So go ahead, keep raising them up. Inhale, raise the heels. I remember my brother would do this in middle school and high school when he was like being awesome at basketball. He would go onto the stairs and let the calves raise, like so they drop below the stairs. He always had really good calves. Okay, so instead of wearing high heels, you guys can do this. Okay, last 1 or 2, inhale. Exhale, shake it out. We're going to need some more down dog in a second to stretch that out. Okay, one more time as we lift through the tiptoes. We're going to inhale, lift. Okay, again, you guys know my back is very lordotic, so I'm trying to always find that nice neutral. We're going to inhale the arms up all the way. Start to come onto your tiptoes this way. See if you can just hold it, lifting the heels. If you need to drop into cactus arms, go for it. Lift the heart. 2 more. Inhale. Release. Okay, shake that out. Let me see if I can fit this one thing in. I think I can. Okay, so from here we're coming back into a tree. Okay, so find the stability. Which side did we start on? I think we went to left side first. I don't know. I can't remember. So bring that right foot out to the side. Right knee, okay? You're going to stay here, or you're going to lift it back up. So come into that tree. See if it's easier or harder this time. Really plant through that standing leg. Now this time, just for a fun challenge, we can release the hands. We can bring the hands to the hips and start to come into that tiptoe on one side. What? Maybe you stay. Make sure you have a gaze point on your floor, on your couch, something. Good. Any other variation you guys want to do in tree? Stretch it out, windy tree. Hand to the knee. Whenever you're ready, just come right out. I know you're laughing at yourself right now. This one's always fun to do in class. All right, as you shake it out, come to that second side. So you bring your weight back over. To the other side, the right side. And then open that left knee. Root down, lift the foot, okay, to whatever side works. And as you inhale, maybe the right hand goes up, maybe both. Maybe you stay hands on hips and start to lift the heel. Come into tiptoe tree. Right, find that gaze point, see how long you can hold it. 3, 2, 1, and then come into any tree variation that suits you. Maybe you have fallen out already like 5 times. It's fine. Totally fine. Inhale, go out, back up. Exhale, release. Okay, guys. Now go ahead and shake that out. We're coming all the way into a slow flow one more time. So go ahead at the top of your mat, root down, lift all the way up. Exhale, fold all the way down, or if you need to come back more gingerly, hands and knees. Those who are folding forward, lift and lengthen the head, and then exhale, come back to downward facing dog. Good. As you inhale, let's glide forward, high plank. Drop the knees, exhale, lower down. We're going to stay on the belly once again. Give yourself some room here, okay, for your hands to go forward. What we're going to do is bring the hands forward, tent the fingertips so the arms lift up by the shoulders, lift all the way, and then drop your forehead all the way down. I want you to keep the fingertips tented so you feel the muscles all the way to the upper back. And then from here, guys, we're going to inhale, lift the heart and the arms at the same time and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, all the way back down, forehead down. Good. 3 more breaths here. Again, we're going to inhale. This time we're going to do something a little different. We're going to make some room for our feet and our hands. We're going to inhale, lift. It's called Superman walk or whatever. So we're going to keep just walking. I can't even explain this as I'm doing it. So walk back and forth. The right and left foot lift and the left and right foot lift. Inhale, exhale, release the head down. We're going to do one more thing, guys, and then we're done. We're going on to our back. So one more thing with me. Inhale, back to center. You're going to inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, come into cactus. Inhale, lift it back. Exhale, down. Just 2 more times. Release the head. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull the arms in, cactus. Inhale, lift it out. Exhale, down. Good. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull the arms in. Inhale, lift it out. Exhale, relax. Good. Go ahead, wiggle the hips back and forth. You can bend the knees, wiggle the hips. Move your hands to the chest. Come back up to tabletop. We're going to come all the way down to our back. So, guys, you have almost made it. We're going to come all the way down onto our back. This was such a good one for core stability. You should do something like this a couple times a week. Okay, coming all the way down to our backs. Go ahead, keep the knees bent for just a second. Reach the hands behind you. Inhale. Exhale, relax the shoulders into that cactus. Good. Now from here, we're going to keep, I'm just doing this from like a stability standpoint, keeping the knees bent, but some of you are going to extend fully and do this from a flat back position, okay? So those who need a little more support, bend the knees. We're going to bring that right knee up and the right hand is already behind us. We are going to flatten the left foot or leg a little bit and bring the left hand towards us. If you can't flatten it all the way down, just keep it bent a little. As we inhale, we're going to switch. So a little bicycle on the back. Inhale. Good. Again, breathe in through the belly and exhale. Pull that belly in and out. 5 more. Good. Whatever you want to do here, pull the knees up and in, rock them side to side, cactus pose. You can also happy baby, feet toward the ceiling, right? Rock side to side. Just stay here for a moment in this back position. See what feels good. Okay, just a few moments in Shavasana, okay? But stay with me till the end so I can read you something. And so that you can really find rest in this. When we work the muscles like this, we're actually tearing little muscles and making them stronger as we rest, okay? So go ahead and when you're ready, if you want to twist side to side for a moment, you can. And then when you're ready, come into your full Shavasana. Maybe that means feet down, knees up. Maybe that means just totally resting. Shoulders relax behind you, lifting the hands. Breathe into the belly, let it all go. Let it all go. Relax the shoulders. Relax the hips. Be held by the earth. Be held by your mat. Any thought that comes in to your mind's eye, just let it float away like a cloud. Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchitananda Murtaye Nishapanchaya Shantaya Niralambhaya Tejase. From your Shavasana, start to move eyes back and forth. Start to, deepen your breath. Wiggle hands and fingers, maybe roll out your wrists. And as you exhale, bring the knees to chest, roll over to the side, and just root the heavy head as you roll up to seated. Eyes closed, hands together at the heart. And we'll end together today on one sound of peace, so you can listen or join in with your family. Right? Get that vocal resonance expression happening. Inhale. As you exhale, relax your shoulders. I'm just going to read you one very small thing. This is from the book Emotions and Essential Oils, but it's actually adapted from, I believe, Mary Louise. I'm sorry, it's not Mary at all. It's Louise Hay. And it's from the book Heal Your Body, I believe it's called. So anyway, thinking of affirmations, and you can say something like this. Now, we're in a unique time right now, but this affirmation says, what is causing drag in my life? Have I taken time to nurture myself? Am I aligned with my mission and purpose in life? So I just wanted to focus on that last part. Have I taken time to nurture myself? Am I aligned with my mission and purpose in life? So I just wanted to give you guys gratitude for those who are coming either live or whether you're watching it later on YouTube. I've uploaded them all to YouTube, so make sure you share them with your friends, anyone who needs yoga this week. And really give yourself that time to nurture. A walk in the morning, a walk in the evening. You know, get off social media for about 3 hours at least a day, those of you who have to be on it all day. And you can say something like, I now accept my strength and capabilities to move forward with passion and purpose. So thank you guys again so much for coming. Thank you only for those who have the will and ability to donate, for those of us independent contractors who lost all of our classes. If you are one of those people yourself, I just want you to enjoy it. But thank you so much for your help, and it's my pleasure to serve you. Have an awesome day, and we'll see you tonight at 9 p.m. on the mat. Bye-bye.